I just finished watching Jurassic World Rebirth 2025, and all I can see is that it was boring. Yes, it was actually boring. I don't know why. But even the main character, that's Z, is it Scarlett Johansson? What's her real name? She didn't even have much impact in the movie. I did not feel her impact as the main character. Overall, it's a good movie, but it's not Jurassic good. The previous Jurassics were different. It was intense. This one is just it was just that's all I can say. But I think I'll talk about the characters that really had an impact in the movie and the scenes that I found to be a bit intense and nice, really good. Now, one of the first characters I found to be interesting was Zavia. If you know Zavia, the dude is one lucky bastard. God damn, bro. I don't know how he kept surviving. He seems like a guy, a character I would chill with in person. I don't do weed, I don't do drugs, but he seems like the kind of guy that would make me do drugs because the luck he has on his side and the fact that he loves getting high is just something else. And should we talk about the scene where one of the is it his cousins? I don't even know how related they are. I think it's his cousins, or yeah, I think it's his cousins, right? Was thrown overboard, was thrown in the sea. I'm sorry, this isn't scripted. I do this from the top of my head. I try to remember scenes. But yeah, one of the scenes that really moved me was when she fell overboard or she went overboard and she was in the sea and he just dove in without thinking twice. He did not think twice. And the way he was first portrayed was as this weak character, this cowardice character. The way he was first portrayed, you would think he would not do what he did, just diving in without thinking twice. Act now, think later type of dude. This is how all guys should be. And then should we talk about the scene where he was like, let's go this way. And then when he slashed the grass or the bushes, then something just moved and he was like, no, let's go this way this time. Or what was it he said? Can't remember. But yeah, I think Zavia actually made the movie more interesting. He executed his character perfectly and it contributed to the tone of the movie. And then another troublesome scene or another very good scene was when they went to get the is it lifeboats, they call it the boats, the is it deflatable or yeah deflatable boats, right? When they went to get it, and there was this dinosaur, this this T-Rex, and he was just sleeping. And right after she is it deflated it, is it deflates? Yeah, she deflated the lifeboats. The T-Rex was so quick. That part really scared the shit out of me because I thought she would turn and he would be, or it would be looking at her dead in the face. But it wasn't. It just went to take its water. We drink water. It went to drink water. And then just after they got into the boat, there was a way the dinosaur looked at them, bro. That shit was strange. It was like as if it was trying to observe to see what they were. The T-Rex was was trying to know what it is they were. He did not attack first, he was observing. He was observing. Even when he started swimming, bro, I was like, the fuck, when did dinosaurs start swimming? But I think on that island, he said they were mutated or something like that. They evolved, mutated or something like that. They were mixed or crossbred or whatever it is. But yeah, there was a way that dinosaur was observing them. The way he started swimming. Now, an animal with no intelligence will just pop out and kill them. But no, he threw them. He threw them over, he flipped them over, and then he kept observing. This was a T-Rex that was swimming just minutes ago. But when he flipped them over, he went out and then kept observing. walking, watching. I think I will name that I will name the T-Rex Alex. That would be the T-Rex name, Alex. When Alex flipped them over, he chose not to. He could have killed them on that spot, but he didn't. He instead walked out and kept observing and kept observing. It was a really creepy T-Rex. It had intelligence in its eyes. It was scary. That scene was actually very intense. So yeah, I think that that particular scene solidified. This was what we wanted to see with all the dinosaurs, but it just wasn't. And then should we talk about the doctor? The doctor actually had more of an impact than even Z. That is the main character, Scarlett Jonah. I felt the main character thing from him more than I did from her for some reason. She was, she was not present. She was actually not present, and it was sad. She was actually not present. The doctor actually had more impact. If you would ask me, he was more of the MC than Z herself. And then let's not talk about Bobby, the first guy to be killed by the dinosaur in the movie. Bobby, he was so arrogant. He deserved his death. He was like, "This is our waters now," or whatnot. And this is our waters. You are an ant in the midst of that ocean, I mean sea, and you decide to say this is our waters now, while shutting down something that was like what? How many feet long? I mean big. It was crazy. He was arrogant and he deserved his death, to be very honest. Bobby really deserved his death. He had to go. His arrogance was, if he did not go in the sea, he would have definitely been killed on that island. So, yeah, I think Bobby too. Bobby was an interesting character, short lived, but an interesting character. And then the black guy, I can't remember his name. I don't think his name was even mentioned, was it? And I'm black. I feel so bad. Black don't crack, but I've cracked. He also contributed a lot. So contributed a lot. I felt like they should have abandoned the Latino family, Zavia, Latino family on the boat, because if it was not for a movie, I'm sure if it was not because it was a movie and they were written to survive, they would have died if it was real life. I would have been better off in the sea than on that island, right? And then the sisters, the two Latino sisters, I think in real life, they are blood sisters. Either blood sisters or family, I don't know. When I was looking up the cast, I saw that they had the same surname. So that's actually that. Felt like the senior sister was a bit arrogant. She was arrogant. Felt like, she could. And it was Zavia that was carrying the whole thing. It's crazy. The father too played a very good role, an important role too. But yeah, overall the movie I would give it a six. A six. Or maybe no. I'll give it a seven. Seven. I did not feel I did not feel Jurassic about it. I followed all the Jurassic movies, and this the main character was not main charactering. Only few scenes were memorable, like when Zavia went to pee. Also, when Zavia went to pee, blood was about to. It's like I said, luck was on his side. Someone like him would offer me weed, and I would absolutely take it. And I don't even do drugs, and you shouldn't do drugs too. Do not do drugs. It's bad. But yeah, the scene where he went to pee, and then there was this dinosaur behind him. I don't know the name of the dinosaur. It's a raptor. I think it was a raptor that was behind him. And just when he was about to jump and maul Zavia to death, another dinosaur, another predatory dinosaur, got to it. Got to it, and you would think that Zavia, observing this, would run. Nah, bro. After he turned and saw what had happened, he turned back and finished his lick. No, Zavia is something else. Zavia is something else. So yeah, I feel like Zavia made a serious impact. Zavia and the doctor with the black guy, more than with Bobby too, though short-lived, more than the MC herself, which is crazy. So yeah, overall it's a good watch, but it is not a Jurassic watch. That's just my opinion though. You should tell me what you think about the movie, in the comment section. And if you haven't watched it, you should check it out. I slept halfway through, but you should check it out. You should check it out. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm out.